Hey everyone, I hope you're all doing good. It's finally time for us to talk a little bit more about all the projects that we've had this weekend and then eventually move on to our winners. We're not going to announce our winners straight away, so you gotta wait a bit for it. But hello, so let's jump into a few demos and see the work that you all have done over the past 48 hours, which is just so cool. So I'm just gonna go like in the order of when I see the messages coming from, and yeah, let's see all the work that everyone's put in. Okay, so the first project I'm showing up here, give me a second to pull that up, is okay, you can see right now it's active, and I'm gonna fix this. Maybe not the best layout. All right, so let's look at this project submitted by Denab, and yeah, I'm giving it away to the project now.
This is my demo for HackFit 2. This app is called Active, basically focusing on creating an active community.
Wait, I'm not sure if all of you can hear the audio, so I'll give it another go. All right, sorry, just give me 1 second. Okay, we are sharing audio. Everything's good, and we're back on stream. Perfect.
Community which focuses on fitness in terms of in terms of diet and exercises. So one of the three main features of this application is you can send the nearest have sent the nearest gym closest to you, the nearest gym. So for example, if I put my number, send me the nearest gym and fitness center. So and then it will send the Google location, and I can go and see details regarding that. The next feature is exercise suggestions. I can say which muscle I want to focus on for my exercises. For example, biceps. It gives me a list of exercises I can focus on to make my biceps better. Or we'll say chest. I get a new set of exercises I can focus on, I can work on to. It gives me the type, the muscle, the equipment, the difficulty, and all those amazing details. The next feature is calorie burn. So you can enter how many calories you want burn this week, and every week it resets to 0. So every week you enter, and you enter your phone number once again. And if I sign up, since I've signed up, I've tested it, I'll get 2 messages here. Yeah, so I've entered my phone number, the same number, thrice into this for testing, so that's why, but ideally there should be one. And we'll say, for example, I have an apple. So this helps to keep track of my calories and see how far I'm going in my so as you can see here, as I add in the apple, I get how many calories and details regarding that. So we say I went walking, so I can even put different activities that I did, so that I can get my calorie either increase or decrease, and then I can see how far I've reached my goal. So these are the three main features I use: Cohere and Twilio, and these APIs by API Ninja team, which was really great, really useful. And then I use Wix data and Wix HTTP functions and HTTP requests to expose the database, and that's why you can see all those information what's entered here is over here. So we have walking and then having apple. And then this is exercise suggestions. So I used again the API, the exercise API to get the suggestions, and nearest gym I use Google Map API, all working with Twilio, Wix, and Cohere. I hope you enjoyed this project, and see you soon. Thank you.
That was a lovely project from Zainab. I especially love this thing about it that it helps you keep track of everything using your WhatsApp, which is just so good because you don't want to download another app or you're just lazy, and WhatsApp is somehow an app that you check very often. So it's so good to just like keep track of your nutrition. I low key want to try it and use it on a regular basis. So that's a really good project there. Great to see it. And I want to check what project is up next. I'm sure we have like so many more great projects up here to see. Okay, let me get up the links out here. So I'm going to try to keep it as chronological as possible so that, okay, I did not keep it very okay, next project is up here. I'm not going to say the name because I know the person's going to be very excited that their project is up next. Any guesses? All right. So I'm going to start playing the project and then we can all start guessing, right? Or maybe we won't need to guess anymore, but yeah. Yes, I like how there are already the right guesses up here. Okay, so playing Arman's project, HackFit now. Let's see what Arman's got for us.
Warm wishes judges. Hey, I am Batman and this is my demo for HackFit 2. I have made an app called iFit, specially focusing on the eyes. Like the hackers have weak eyes due to screen time. They can simply register over here by writing their name and entering their email and the password. There is one eyes mission that they can be a part of. They can also make a suitable diet plan. Like, I like snacks and veg. Okay, corns and nuts. Maybe something else? Yeah, I like almonds. We have exercises.
You need to rub your palms for 30 seconds and put them over your eyes, but hey,
Okay.
make sure you don't harm your eyes.
No,
Doing
I
this
won't.
exercise daily will improve your vision.
Yes, I will like to do this daily. So I have almost done this and just, yeah, I have done this.
Congratulations.
Thank
Number
you.
of exercises has been increased.
Okay.
You have the chance to make your eyes new again.
Yeah, I will have to. And wow, there are more exercises coming soon. And I can click on eye test.
Keep your phone at the arm distance but don't push the limits. Enter the letter shown and click check button.
Wow. This is pretty good. I can even pass my time with this. Okay.
You have a great eyesight. Congratulations.
Thank you. And what is this? Meditation
Let's do
time.
some meditation today. Close your eyes and focus.
Did
It
one
will
exercise.
improve your focus as well as your eyesight.
So it increased the number of exercises. I'll do meditation too now.
Let's do some meditation today.
Okay.
Close
Yeah.
your eyes and focus.
It's a
It will
key
improve
to
your
success.
focus as well as your eyesight.
I have finally done it.
Congratulations. Number of meditations done has been increased.
I can go to my profile, take screenshots and send to my friends to make them jealous. Thank you, Amelich, and viewers and judges for watching the video.
Thank you, Arman. That was a very nice project. I love how you've taken your dedication towards eye fitness to a whole project. It is really lovely to see your project, and it actually covers a lot of ground for like a project that was made over the weekend. So that's some good work there. Keep it up. A few thoughts here. Ma'am, are these projects by MLS volunteers? No, that's not the case. These are projects made by hackers over the weekend, and we're just showing them off based on how everyone send their links on the Demo My Hack channel. So if you want your hack to be demoed as well, you can just drop a link to your project on the Demo My Hack channel, and I'll just get to it one by one. Yeah, so let's move on to the next project that we have on the list here. Armana used your earlier link. I hope that was okay. And all right, so this is the next project that we have here. Lots of nice fitness related projects. My heart's happy to see them. Okay, just a second, waiting for the video to load here. Meanwhile, let's see if we can get some other video to load up earlier. Okay, let's take it up from here and yeah. Okay, this is loaded now, and okay, so here you have it on your screen. All right, this is project Be Well, submitted by Ahmed.
Hello everyone, I'm Ahmad and welcome to our project on Weaver. This is completely developed by Wix. Here is a homepage about our website and here is a mini story. Here are some services which we offer and here is a form which users can fill. So I'm simply going to demo this demo MLS and I'm going to give a demo email ID for now and then I'm going to select training for myself and I'm going to say this is awesome and I'm going to simply click submit and once we submit the response will be sent via email and we will be getting an email regarding the same. I'm simply refreshing my email and and there we go. We have received the email over here, and then we can see the details which we have opted. And additionally, we also get a notification along with a PDF format from Wix. So along with that, we also have a live chat support. We can just say, hey, and we will be getting a message over here. As you can see, demo message, hey, and we can also respond as we have inbuilt live chat support and I'm going to simply send hey how are you and then we have been getting a response regarding it. All right, so next we have healthy recipe where we have recipe scripted by nutritionist and we have a couple of recipes over here. We can just simply just click and make our life healthy and we have the preparation time about the recipe, image, ingredients, preparation and so on. So and when we click next it will be redirect to another recipe on the list and I'm going to click back again and we are here for the recipe page. And let me just quickly dive into the shop page which we have. We offer fitness products for customers and here are a few products which we have. I'm just going to simply signing up for this website. I'm going to use Google for that. And I'm going to use this account for now, signing in using email ID. And as soon as we have signed in, I'm going to purchase peanut butter for now. As you can also see, my ID has been logged out, and we can see all the listed items over here. We can also select the size. We have medium, we have large, and so on. So we can also increase the quantity if you want. Description, product details, everything is given over here, and I'm going to simply click add. Once I add to cart, you can see the product over here, and then this upload. I'm just going to click view cart for now, and then my cart will be visible. We can also add promo code and note for special requests. We also have shipping. We can also select the country whichever we are from. For instance, I'm going to say I'm from India. We can select India as an option and update. Once we update the country, we will be given the cost of the shipping. For India, it is free. And then once we click checkout, currently I have not connected any payment method, so the payment method will not progress. And I'm going to say my account. And once we click my account, you can see your account details and all your previous orders and things, whatever you have purchased. And that's it. You can see your email ID, your name, and also you can also include your mobile number if you want. And once the user is done, they can just simply log out. And that's it. Thank you so much.
Well, thank you for the project, Ahmed. I love how the speed has been increased to meet the time limit. That's good. That's not bad. And you've covered a bunch of features here. It's really good to see. And it's a well-made and well-designed website. And it's a nice concept. So good to see that. And wishing all of you good luck with your projects. Okay, so the next project that I have here is called Self Remedy. So let's see what they have in store for us. Let's give it just 1 second. These videos on FPost are taking a while to show up. Yep. Taking some time. It's okay. We will be patient. Meanwhile, I will pull up the next project that I have here. And yes. Okay. So we are ready to present this. And it's really impressive that all of you have managed to wrap around your videos in 2.5 minutes. Good to see that here. Yeah, here is our next demo. So I will leave you all to it.
Yeah, so hello, my name is Man, and this is my submission for HackFit 2. So basically, the app name is Self Remedy, and the purpose is to provide users with medical information, and it is a collaborative app, so anyone can edit something. So I will log in for now. So I've logged in, and this is the home layout, and the common diseases are listed here. So let's open one of them. So like you can see, this is one of them, and we can edit these, like about we want to change, so we can change this like anything. Okay, we can search for the like fever, So fever was mentioned in typhoid and this common cold. And we can add basically tags. Uh, Next thing is we can list a disease. So basically, let's create one. Some name and about some symptom. Okay, so these are optional, these three, because everyone might not know the medication and the note. So it's created. Yeah, so it's added. Now let's see edit profile. So here we can change our username. Let's say Aman Negi. That is my username as well. And it is saved. We can see here it is changed. Okay. So it changes, it saves it's in shared preferences. Then we have terms of use. This is, then we have about. That's all. Then we can log out. So that's all for the app.
Thank you for that app. First of all, it's cool that it's sort of trying to promote people to use more home remedies in basic stuff that they can cure and not rely too much on pharmaceuticals. Also, very good app design there. I really like it. So it's well designed, and I wonder what makes it that way. Okay, so next project that we have up here is, I think it's called Meadow Melodies. It's an interesting alliteration there. So gonna go up there and put this out. Okay. There we go. And hope you all enjoy watching about Meadow Melodies. I like saying the name. I like the name, guys.
Hello, I'm Vishal from Team Ozone presenting the app Meadow Melodies for HackFit 2. So this is our app which is focused on well-being of mental health of users. So we have used login with Google for signing users, and we have used the latest identity services. And yeah, the main application features 4 sections. So the first one is the spaces, wherein this is like a voice room section wherein there are various voice rooms made by users. So as we can see, I just entered a voice room, and here on the other side I can see that I entered the voice room, and I can deafen, mute, unmute, and leave the voice room. And as I created these voice room earlier, so that's why I have to the option to delete. Then the next section is blog section, wherein users can read blogs which are made by other users, and also create blogs. So this is the create blog section. Then there are resources. I'll come back to this in a minute. So this is an interesting section wherein users can take a test, and it will give a snapshot of how they performed, and it would analyze their response and give a result. So I'll just quickly show an example. So this is an example which I gave, and this is how the analysis came basis on my answer. So, and as said here that online test can only be a snapshot of the mental health. So that is why we have provided a resources section wherein users can consult with professionals like counselors and therapists, and on these professional applications. So yeah, that's about our project. Thank you.
First of all, I'd like to say I love seeing projects around mental health. And the one thing that I really enjoyed watching with this video right here was like, I like how it's covering like different grounds of mental health. So it's not just like, it's not focusing solely on support groups or solely on going to therapists or psychologists. It's like giving you a balance of both of them and giving you various resources to educate yourself and talk to people. So I really like that, so that it helps people like have different ways in which they'd prefer to talk about themselves. So that's a very well thought of project there, folks. Love to see that there. I'll then go and pull up the next project that I see on Demo My Hack here. Okay, takes a while to find the channel now, suddenly. Demo My Hack, here we go. And I see there have been a bunch of new stuff here as well. So let's take up to post submissions. Okay. So all right. This project is called Delicacy, and I present to you now the video demo of Delicacy.
Hello, this is Team Delicacy and this is our project. Important choices in life matters. For example, that juicy chicken burger or boiled broccoli. We are here to help you make better food choices. Delicacy helps you make healthier food choices without missing on tastes. So how does it work? Well, you simply click on the demo button and here you can add an ingredients to your perfect meal. So I'll just add an apple banana and some cheddar cheese, and I'll search for some chicken parmesan, and this is quite delicious. It also shows the amount of calories that each ingredient has and the total calorie intake, the total percentage of your daily calorie intake that the meal contains. Now as soon as you click on search, the app gives you an alert telling you about more information about your meal, which is under usual meal sizes, and it also tells that the top meal in calories is chicken parmesan, which is 600 calories. Instead we could use chicken tikka to reduce 200 calories. So if we go to chicken tikka, as you can see, chicken tikka here is 200 calories. Now here we also had an explore option where you can explore new recipes using Cohere NLP. However, due to time constraints, we ran into many bugs and had to abort that in the middle. Delicacy is a really helpful tool that is very powerful, and in the future many things such as important nutrients and vote on and the user votes on what recipes are there, media can be developed on this. Delicacy will help you make better food choices. Thank you.
I like the number of food choices options that is showing us. Sort of feeling guilty about my food choices at this moment as it started talking about a juicy chicken burger. But I love to see that it's showing us alternatives on how to reduce that consumption. So that's some good stuff there. And knowing how quickly the team made it, it's quite impressive to see the user interface there. Okay, so next project again is around, I guess, physical fitness. This project is called FitChain. So I'm going to give it over to FitChain's demo video now.
This weekend we have built a school project Fit Chain for HackFit 2 hackathon. So yeah, let's get started what we have built. So yeah, this is basically a decentralized fitness platform where we are incentivizing users to complete their weekly wellness goals. So what are weekly wellness goals? So users can set their steps goals, that how much steps they want to walk, how much cardio they want to do, how much yoga or meditation they want to do, how much sleep they want. So they can basically set their goals and complete it to get the reward. Let's see how it works. So I can just quickly go through the demo here. So we have built this on blockchain. So here you can see that I have connected my wallet. Now this is the dashboard. Here you can see all your achievements. So first let's just register the profile. So I can just click on the profile here. I can just quickly register my details here. Let's just fill the random details and yeah, I can just send. Now if I click on register, it will sign a transaction, and once I sign it, it will also show me a message that hey, user is created. So everything on this platform is stored on a blockchain, so it's totally decentralized and no one can actually tamper it or alter it. And the benefit of it is that you can actually use this to track whether the user has completed it or not. So see here, if I click on the fitness tab, here you can actually set your weekly goals. So let's say you have set your weekly goal as 12,000 steps. Okay, and once I click on right, it will sign a transaction, I can just simply sign the transaction here. Once I click it, now here I need to enter the steps. Let's say that let's enter the same steps because I need to show that actually we have completed this goal. So once we complete the goal, we can get an NFT. So after doing that, I can just click on the update button. Once I click there, it will actually mint an NFT in the backend. So to minting an NFT, we have used the third web SDK. Now the NFT is minted. Here I can show you. This is the previous NFT. Okay, here there's a different wallet address. I can just refresh the page. It will take some time to mint an NFT. Let me show it to you that the NFT part is done. NFT is minted. Okay, yeah, let me update it. Okay, I guess I need to log in again. I can just log out and log in again. Yeah, yeah, you can see that NFT is minted. Okay, so it will take some time to mint an NFT as it's deployed on blockchain. So yeah, this NFT is minted. You can get this cool NFT. So yeah, that's what we have built in this hackathon.
Can't hear me. I think that makes sense. I'm not audible. I was talking while I was on mute all this while. Well, I was just saying it's cool to see a fitness project that's built on a blockchain. Yeah, it's a really different and cool approach there. Maybe if like NFT fitness, if maybe fitness NFTs became all the rage, then maybe we'd have more people trying to meet their fitness goals and mint NFTs for it. So good to see that there. Okay, so now we can move on to the next project that we have here. Let's see if I copied their link this time. I did not. So I'll go ahead and fetch their link. All right. Here we are with the next project. And the first videos are taking a while to take. I should be better prepared. Alrighty, so here we are to demo the next project, which is called
Hello everyone,
Mediscan. Mediscan. There you go.
this is Team Mediscan and this is our demo for HackFit 2. How annoying it is to fill up the form about your medical info, which is required at every step. Also during the pandemic, how some doctors got infected by viruses because of their contact with people. So to make it easy for people to share their medical information just by sending a QR code might be easier, which helps the doctor as well as patients who have suffered by filling up the forms during serious conditions. So our app stores the information and makes a shareable QR to share it with others.
Here is the demo of our app.
Thank you, Team Mediscan, for your project. I actually think you all are working on like a very important issue. People often don't keep track of their medical history or often don't communicate with their doctors properly. And it's actually very essential for doctors to have a proper information about a person's medical history before treating them. So I think this is a very relevant product that could actually do pretty well and needs to be implemented on a bigger scale in a lot of parts in the world. So it's good to see that. So, okay, we have 2 more projects left to be demoed. The next project I'm showing up here is called Hack Muscles. As always, my dev post is still taking a while to load the video, so I'm going to talk here for a minute. Someone asked me this question as probably rhetorical, I don't know, in the chat. How do you create a web application from scratch as a beginner? Well, I mean, it really depends on like how beginner you are. If, let's say, for instance, you have some experience working with web applications, then you can sort of use that earlier knowledge that you have to then work on something. But then obviously, if you're starting with no particular knowledge about any frameworks or any languages, then you do spend more time trying to figure things out and set things up. But if before a hackathon you just spend a little bit more time getting familiar with the tools and then try to use those tools to make a project during the weekend, I think it's possible to come up with a pretty complete application. There are so many libraries and packages out there to help you complete your project. Like people mentioned, you have some good libraries, and obviously for authentication, you should always make use of a proper library. It doesn't make any sense to reinvent the wheel when it comes to authentication. And you have libraries for styling and different kinds of packages to do all sorts of things. So in this day and age, I sometimes think of like web application as like plugging in different components and playing it to make a proper application, if that makes sense to you. The next project that we have, like I said, it's called Hack Muscles, and since now it shows up on my screen, over to the project.
A very warm greetings for the day. My name is Insect Thakkar, and this is the project created for HackFit 2.0, which is conducted by MLH Hackathon. It is called Hack Muscles. So try to hack your way to get into your muscles. So this is the project which is use animation, frame by frame animation, to visualize any exercise, a fitness exercise, so you can get the better idea and better understanding of how to do any exercise. So let's go to explore exercise problem. These are the list of exercise. I have added tons of exercise, so you don't need to worry about getting getting empty. So you can see this is the 3-4 setup. So let's understand what is 3-4 setup. So basically 3-4 setups is you have to just hop in and hop out of your it will affect your waist, it will help you to build abs, and it will also lose your body weight. So yeah, the small description of how each exercise provided, and I also added YouTube recommendation for each the exercise, so it helps you better to understand how each exercise works. So yeah, as you can see, it's all link are working, and you also get the similar exercise like this. Like if I do sit-ups, and make my abs. So the certain exercise will be making abs. You can see here abs recommendation are based on the abs. So basically you can also see, yeah, that's all. And apart from them, I also created one homepage. Let's go to homepage again, and you can also search your exercise. Suppose if I want to do side bench or side press, so just search your side, and you can see here all the result will which it focuses on the side of the side portion, as you can see, side, yeah. And apart from then, I also categorize each exercise based on their that affect on. Like if you want to do back exercise, so just click on the back, it will show all the exercise which I would do to back. Click on any of the exercise, go to any exercise, see the description of it, and try to see the YouTube video of it. That's all from my side. Thank you. Have a great day ahead.
Thank you for that project. it's really useful for someone who's especially starting out with exercising and doesn't really know what they should do. Love the animation bit that it has, and also it's quite user friendly. Love the design there. So it's a pretty cool project. Okay, with that, folks, we just have one project left on my radar in the Demo My Hack list. So I will put that up for you all, and we can hopefully start with the final announcement of winners soon as well. Okay, so this project that I'm going to demo is called Fitness with Us, and yeah, okay, here you are, and I'm gonna play it and off you all go.
Hello everyone, it's Anushree here to present you our creative fitness with us. We have developed this website for HackFit 2 MLS hackathon.
I love to see two projects back to back on muscles, giving me really it's making me feel very bad about my fitness routine right now. That's all I'd like to say, guys. That was a very nice project too. I love the UI and the CSS on it, and also somehow the music of the thing also like was very lo-fi, if I'm getting it right. Like it really made me want to just work, and so it had a nice vibe to it. So that is all the video demos that I have so far on Demo My Hack. Is there anyone that I missed who would like to maybe go, just show their projects on stream right here? I mean, there's no pressure, there's no judgment. It's a safe space for all of us to just come share the work that we've done together over the weekend. So, someone stole 404's music. Love to see that we have a lot of people with no fitness routine either. Okay, so if we don't have any other projects that we like to demo, I'm going to hop off stream for a brief moment, make sure that we have our judging right in place, and then come back to you all to announce the final winners. So stick here and let's see how this goes for all of you. Okay, I'm gonna just leave here with some music on, of course, as always. And I'm gonna leave Yash's music on loop so that, well, it suits because he's done some great work with his audio track here.
All right. Good afternoon, folks. Evening, morning, wherever you happen to be. How are you all doing today? Hello, everybody streaming in. We're going to be getting started very, very shortly with our wonderful closing for HackFit 2. Yes, there is the baby. Figure out how to get it. There you go. That's a better angle. Much better. But I'm not just going to be putting this show solo this evening. We are going to have ourselves some wonderful background ambiance. There we go. That's a little better. Shuffle that in. Get ourselves some wonderful slides. Is that better on the music? Let me know. Give me a second to kick this through. Looks like everybody's happy. But it's not just me who is going to be showing you folks our wonderful prizes this evening, morning, afternoon, wherever you happen to be. We also have the wonderful Ajit with us. How are you doing?
I'm good. This is my cat Mochi.
Oh my god,
Malaysia coach.
baby.
Okay. She's this is her training event though, so she's gonna dip out.
I love that. That's it. It looks like we all have our furry friends with us today, which is wonderful. If any of you folks in chat happen to have brought your pets along for HackFit 2, do let us know. I'd love to see them. Blahaj and Cat, yes, good times. All right, let's kick things off, I think. So first up, as always, a massive thank you to all of our hackers, mentors, judges, all of you folks. You are the lifeblood of all of this. Without our hackers, we don't get to run hackathons. So a massive thanks on that front, and also our judges who always put in a really chunky amount of time to make sure that everybody gets their project looked at in a wonderful amount of detail. All right, so we've had over 200 of you folks check in this weekend, which is massive. Over 45 projects submitted, and now it all comes down to this. It's always sad when we get to the end of these things. I'm like, we've had all this wonderful creativity, and now we have to pick out all of our favorites, which is always so difficult with all the wonderful things that you folks come up with. All right, so first up, we have our sponsor prizes. So we have. Do you want to run us through what we've got going for today, Ajit?
Yeah, so we have our 5 sponsor prizes today. We have best domain name from GoDaddy. So remember, even if you didn't submit a project, your domain name, if you submitted it, is in the running. We have our best sustainability hack. Excuse me, our best sustainability hack, sponsored by Avanade, where we have assorted Lego sets as a prize. Best use of Velo by Wix with a drawing tablet. NLP by Cohere, which has an Arduino starter kit if you want to build something. And best use of AppWrite with a Fitbit as a prize.
Thank you. I know we had a lot of folks who were very excited about drawing tablets, so I think the Wix prize is going to be a bit of a hot ticket item from the sounds of it. All right, so let's head through our prizes. First up, we have the best domain name from GoDaddy, and this is always a tough one, I think, because we get the most wonderful puns, which is always my favorite submissions, is the pun domains. But in this case, there was only one that really sort of like grabbed me in terms of how well structured it was. And so that prize is going to Fitfall. Oh, allergies got the better of me for a second. That goes to Fitfall. Congratulations to you folks. A very, very snappy little domain. Lovely piece of kit there. All right. Next up, we do not have best use of these, so that needs hiding. We'll shuffle through that. Hold on. Please hold. I need to double check something in this slide deck because I think that StreamYard does not actually hide the slides that I have hidden, which is a very fun problem to have. We'll be right back with you momentarily. There we go. Okay, that is now fixed. So if I take our slides out and bring them back, like magic, let's go to... Yep. Ooh, interesting. Looks like we... Please hold one moment. We have a slightly fun problem. There we go. Marvelous. Alright, we're back in the game. Yes, Fitfall was Chris. Big congratulations there. A good. If only it was a domain TLD that ended with .k and then something, you could have had the full word in there. All right. Just waiting for these slides to load back in, which is always wonderful. How's everybody found the event? You all having fun? A lot of comments about the small Hajj in the background, which is always nice to see. Yeah, just a second for this to load up. I think this might be the longest period of congratulations we've ever had on a stream, which is always good. Yes, no, that is actually worth mentioning. This is Ajit's first, what's it, MLH Digital Hackathon, so give them a big hand.
So, yeah, and they're mostly math. There's some philosophy, a little bit of physics.
Oh, the books, yes.
Yeah, one of the questions. And these are my fiance's books, which are actually like novels and stuff like that. I just read like textbooks and stuff. So
all the fiction and the non-fiction, just to really mix it up, you know.
Yeah.
Love that.
Oh, and that book you recommended me, John, about the New York Stock Exchange.
Yes.
Last Voice is here somewhere. Haven't read it
Oh,
yet.
I love that. It'll be somewhere in the back corner. Looks like there we go. Looks like we're back in the game. Okay, so we are now fortunately done with GoDaddy. Let's move ourselves on to best use of Velo by Wix. This has been a really interesting one because you folks have sort of started finding new and inventive ways to reshuffle what you can actually do with Wix, which is always very exciting. We've had sort of everything from normal Wix sites to Wix sites plus APIs or Wix sites plus insane backends built in AppWrite and everything across the board. And it was when it came down to it, it was a pretty unanimous call on this one. Best use of Velo goes to Aptiv. Big congratulations to you folks. All right. Next up, we have best use of AppWrite, which is always a fun one. AppWrite, in case you are unaware, are the open source end-to-end backend server. It's a backend as a service platform, so you can just loop it up, immediately get like authentication, databases, serverless functions management, geolocation data storage, all of that just immediately available with a really lovely library behind it. And they've just released the cloud version, which you may well have seen on the announcements channels, which is wonderful. So if you head on over there and use the code MLH, you can get a demo version of that for free, which is wonderful. Best use of AppWrite for this weekend is going to Fitness, which was a really like solid implementation of AppWrite under the hood with a good chunk of Next.js alongside it. Really, really, really nice UI as well. Massive congratulations to you folks. All right, next up we have best use of NLP with Cohere. This is going to go to BetterMe, who actually ended up using Cohere for accessibility, which I think is wonderful. So they were using Cohere to add voice commands to navigate around their website for people who might not be able to use conventional input devices, which is wonderful. It's always nice when it's a little feature like that isn't necessarily like the main part of your project. Like, it's a really nice touch. Very glad to see it. All right. Next up, best sustainability hack sponsored by Avanade. This is always a really hard category, I think, because we always end up with a lot of hacks that sort of end up touching on sustainability. But it's always a case of like finding the ones that really put it at the front of what they're trying to do. And in this case, that was Care Connect, a project that allowed local hospitals to connect to each other and communicate which medical resources they have so that they can share those resources between them in an emergency. Which I think is honestly, in terms of like not buying immense amounts of resources that one place is then going to use and then just hoard and not ever end up using outside of that. This is a wonderful way to introduce a little sustainability into that corner of the world. Big congratulations to you folks. All right, so we are done with our sponsor prizes, so now it's on to our main HackFit 2 prizes. Let's see what we've got hiding around the corner. Would you like to run us through our wonderful what our wonderful winners are going to win? Lord, that's hard to say 3 times fast.
Yeah, so we have our fitness category, so called My First Workout, where you get a fitness and workout journal. We have our healthiest hack, which is a Xiaomi wristband. I don't actually know what that is. Is that tech, John?
Yeah, it is indeed. I believe it's it's either a type of smartwatch or a type of fitness tracking.
All right.
Piece of kit.
Good stuff. And then our third overall is a Red Dragon gaming mouse and an MLH Season T. Too bad this isn't an in-person hackathon. You'd all have plenty of this by now. The second overall is a streaming webcam, and first overall is a blue snowball mic.
I know that the blue snowballs have been very popular. Everybody seems to want to get themselves some more wonderful audio quality, which is always lovely. All right, let's get into the good stuff. So first up, we have healthiest hack, which is going to Delicacy. This was a wonderful project designed around the idea of giving you options for healthy alternatives with similar taste to food that you already like but might not be as healthy, which is exceptional. Oh my god, the cat's back. I'm so excited. Sorry guys, we're just gonna have to pause the stream for a hot minute to say hello. There we go. That's all of the important things are on screen now. I'm sorry.
I think she's about ready to go though. It's okay, you can go.
She's not.
Be free.
Yes, we've had our hot minute. Let's get back to our prizes. Okay, next up is My First Workout, which is our first time hackers category. So this is a wonderful one. We've had a whole bunch of varied submissions for this. But our winners for this category was Swasti, Health and Wellness. So big congratulations to you folks. All right, it's down to the wire now. Into the big 3. And starting with our third place winners. Drum roll, please, chat. I am going to present to you gonna keep them hanging. You know, we'll just pull that little thread out. Goes to FitChain. This was a wonderful project designed to gamify fitness using weekly goals and little incentives, which is always wonderful to see. I know that back in the day, I was a big fan of Swarm for tracking where I'd gone over the day, and so something like that for fitness seems like a very fun little detail. Little thing to have in the back of your pocket. Okay, congratulations, folks. You take away your third place prizes. Up to second, we're upping the ante here. The pressure is slowly increasing. Second place for HackFit 2 goes to iFit. This was a very interesting concept. How do you effectively do eye exercises in order to avoid getting eye strain? This project is a little app that shows you how to effectively keep your eyes in tip-top condition, which is always a good thing to have, especially when you're doing all of the exercise that our other projects are incentivizing you to do. And now we come down to the wire. The favorite out of HackFit 2, our piece de resistance, the creme de la creme, the top rack of our hackathon projects for this weekend. We have, drumroll please, our unadulterated judges' favorites. The winner of the blue microphone is going to Better Me. Yeah, big congratulations to you folks. This was a wonderful project using everything from React to Cohere to Appright to whole bunch of different stuff, bringing all of the major aspects of being healthy and fit into one single place. Really wonderful project. All right, folks. Now that we have announced all of our wonderful winners, a big congratulations to all of our winning hackers. Do remember that if you were a part of all of the wonderful demos or posting your project earlier, you will nab yourself some lovely iDemoed stickers in the mail once our logistics folks get those out to you. And remember, the fun doesn't end this weekend. We have a whole bunch of fun stuff coming up. We have hackathons running every single weekend. We have Hack Commerce, which is coming up next weekend, which is going to be a ton of fun. Make sure to head on over to mlh.io/events to double check what stuff's coming up next. And if you happen to be missing Global Hack Week, don't worry, it's coming back again. Head on over to ghw.mlh.io to see when the next one of those is going to be showing up. Also, can I just say I absolutely love this art with the little MLH branded Nintendo Switch in the background. It's wonderful. Big props to the art folks. Yep, a final thank you to all of our hackers, mentors, judges, all of you folks. And we will see you at the next MLH weekend event. You'll have a wonderful time.